What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the mountain, but not Come On Mountain.
Not our mountain.
Well, maybe. So me and my daughter is out here doing a little scouting, guys. I've had some stuff working behind the scenes that I haven't told y'all about yet because I needed it to be official before I announced it. But as y'all know, I sold the 10 acres there in town there, and sold it to Pops and Mary, and then sold the rest of it to somebody there out of Florida. And well, I just bought 10 more acres, guys.
He did.
Yep. It's a little bit further away. It's probably about an hour and 15 minutes somewhere from Come On Mountain. But it's an area that I absolutely love. And I would love to own land out this way. And this is an investment property, guys. This is something that I will be doing similar to the 10 acres. I will be selling it. So if you're interested in moving into Arkansas into a gorgeous area, hit me up in the comments because this one will be coming onto the market here soon. And it's absolutely gorgeous.
I was just taking pictures. It's insane.
It is more beautiful than Come On Mountain, guys.
By far.
Yeah, it's insane. I'm going to show y'all here in a minute. I directed my view back here, which you can see there's mountain views back here. It just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. But this property, you guys, actually has 360-degree mountain views. Panoramic. And we are actually standing right now on a pad that it looks like that they was starting for a shop of some sort. I'll show y'all that. As you can see, I just turned and you got mountain views back there too. But look at this. Already got a little pad.
Huge pad, not little.
Yeah, it's probably, I'd say a 20 by 30 maybe pad already for a shop. They do have the fabric and stuff up underneath. And it looks like this might be where they had their camper or something like that, because there is a little fire pit area over here that they got set up. Show y'all that. So they've already got the top over here cleared. Now this does have a steep decline, but it goes on for a ways. And what I'm thinking about doing is separating this property into 2 or 3 tracks, and it'll be from the top of the hill, which will be the most expensive one, and you'll find out in a minute why, and then go down to the middle and then the base. And the base is pretty flat, but the middle section is going to be on an incline for sure. Or I might break it up into 2, the top part and then the lower bottom part. I don't know yet. You think they're ready to see the views?
Oh, for sure.
I don't know. Hold on the back side first. So let's go on over here. I like the fact that up here is already cleared out for the most part. Bring the tractor in the 0 turn up here, and this will turn into a real nice area with grass really fast. And you can see they've already cleared out down this way, and all you got to do is do a little bit of thinning right here, guys, and you'll see all the mountains in the back. You definitely don't have to worry about no flooding up here.
There's too many thorns for me over there.
Yep, she's in her shorts and cowgirl boots. But yep, absolutely gorgeous up here. All right, let me show you the views. Are y'all ready? Are you ready for the views? I'll show you this slab from the little rock foundation here. All right, let me pan up. Look at that, guys. 360 views all the way around. It's nice and flat up here on the top. Easy building. Now notice I stopped you right there. There's a little pile of rock right there that can be used. Look at those views, guys. Gorgeous. And this is closer to the I'm wondering if this used to be their potty section. I don't know. Maybe they was building a storm shelter or something here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to investigate that. Investigate that a little bit. You know what? Here, look at there.
That's what I was thinking.
And I bet you that's their septic tank.
Yeah, don't go down there.
But we'll take you towards the edge here. Bring you around too. That needs to be cleared out a little bit, and then you have mountain views all the way, guys.
It even looks like there might be a cow field down there.
But as you see, it goes downhill right here, but then it levels out, and the property goes way over there to where it flattens out. So more than likely this will be split up into 2 tracks. The flat area down there, and then up on the hillside here. But they've already done a ton of clearing here. Tons. All right. The views are amazing. But that ain't the only thing that sold me. Whoever's the lucky person that ends up getting this top property here is going to have a huge head start because there's already a house.
I would move here if the driveway wasn't so long.
Yeah, it's not finished, but it's close to being finished. And I will be able to finish it. Check this out, guys. Boom. This right here is a covered porch area that is just about done. Already has the rafters and all of that done. I think right here is where the project stopped. They didn't nail off these last 2 floor joists here.
He almost fell through, as you can see right
Yeah,
now.
I stepped on that one. I was like, whoa, that ain't nailed. They stopped nailing right here. But these are actually 2x12s, so they are building this correctly. But look at this, guys. It is pretty much done. All the framing anyways. Got headers on all the doors. We're going to go up in here in a minute. It's just about dried in for the most part. So beautiful little porch area right here. I would put porches on the front so you got that beautiful view right there, and so you got that view as well.
Got material.
So let me bring y'all off to the side here so I can show y'all. It's a pretty good sized building. I don't have all my tape measurements and stuff. I'm going to come out here later. This was my initial come out and decide if I wanted to get it. But you can see Destiny up there for scale.
Huge.
It's got the white siding and it looks like a dark roof. I can't really see with the light. It might be a white roof, but it looks like it might be a dark gray roof. Got really good windows in it already.
Massive windows at that.
Yeah, but I'm thinking a nice porch all the way across here, which I can kind of tell that's probably what they was planning on doing. Anyways, which will give you this beautiful view here once it's cleared out. Now, they did build close to the property line, so there is another house being built over there in a distance, but you can literally put a privacy fence right there and that goes away. But look at these views, guys. They're like everywhere. I will show you over there by where the other house is. They're building that direction because of the mountain view on that side. You're literally surrounded by mountains. Yeah, it looks like it is a gray, a dark gray, which goes real good with the white. Really good metal siding. I'm trying to show y'all the outside first before we go inside. Guys, look at these views. And this area is not even cleared out yet. Same thing with here. Front side, they've already started insulating and drywalling in here too in certain areas. And you could tell that they planned on putting a real nice porch to capture this view right here. That's why they got this big old opening here. That's going to be a big door, I'm sure, sliding door or something like that. But we're going to put some tarp up there and close that in so it doesn't mess up the inside until we can get it furnished. So y'all know that I have that 19-foot camper that I just finished doing all the work for Anthony and Roxanne that I planned on redoing to be able to stay in. That's going to allow me to be able to come up here for weeks at a time working on this, and my daughter can take care of the animals in the mountain while I'm not there. But I can literally I can mill wood from the mountain, haul it up here on the trailer to finish out this thing. Because all the metal and stuff is done. So it's literally doors and interior stuff. Let me climb. Did you wake up? Good morning. Hold on, I gotta get up. Whoa, get up. All right. On the inside, back y'all away a little bit. A lot of the drywall and electric is already done in the ceiling in this lower part right here. They built everything with 2x6s and 2x4s, and they got little notes everywhere, guys. Love is kind.
Bible verses.
Little Bible verses. Love is patient.
Peace be to this house, Luke 10:5.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bird. Bird's like, I live here. But I absolutely love the layout here. Big open deal here. Looks like they got it set up for 2 bedrooms. I'm sure this right here is the bathroom area. And tall ceilings, guys. Looks like probably 9 foot ceilings. This section right here anyways, but up here it's even taller. It's got cathedral ceilings up here for really, really nice look. But we got really good windows already in there, and y'all know that windows are expensive. Very expensive. And look at there, they did like Gary, boy. They put some headers in this joker, boy. Some serious headers. But look at this view, guys. Clear all these trees out right here. Open up that view and clear that out. And to be able to hang out in the living room for that. And then right here is the porch area that I was telling y'all about, which can honestly be turned into a room. And it might end up being a room, to be honest with you guys, because that could make it a 3-bedroom. This could be a master bedroom with a porch off of it. It's already enclosed. And then if I'm putting a porch on the front and the back where the best views are anyways, then you don't really need this one for say. Oh, look. They had a big window here already bought and a door for this big opening right here. So apparently they was going to put a big window here anyways. So yes, I could use that window somewhere else. Somewhere else. I already have a breaker box. Look at there, I even got me a little ladder. I now own this little ladder.
I was looking at
Oh, right here's some of the stuff on the roof, so that shows you the color. So yeah, see, darker roof with the white siding. I love that look. Love that look. You got the doors. You got screens. Look at there, and I already got a nice little couch. Taking a break.
Yep, that's mine. I love it.
I really wish I could transport this to the mountain, guys. Destiny already is like, is there any way we could just haul this to the mountain for her house? Because this would be a great size for her.
It would.
Little 3-bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you like it?
And look at this. Gorgeous.
Yeah, the view here is just phenomenal, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, literally panoramic mountain views. Now, I will tell you, if you're interested in coming to this area and you want a huge head start, I will sell this before I even start working on it, and you can finish it out. If I finish it out, it's going to be much more money because there's still a lot of work that has to happen here. So,
but a lot of the heavy work is already done. They even got some wiring put in.
Yeah, the framing's done. Insulation's already done into the back right there, and the wiring. Right here. It's framed out. It's dried in pretty much. A couple of doors and a couple more windows, and this thing's dried in. And most of it is already here. And they didn't skimp on the stuff either, guys. Like I said, they didn't do a bunch of 2x4s and stuff like that. This is all 2x6s, 2x8s, 2x12s. So you can get some really good insulation in here.
You can tell they knew it.
They did well with the headers. Like, really good. I don't know exactly what this was going to be.
That might have been the kitchen area.
Yeah, it might have just had a small little kitchen. One of those galley kitchens.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And have the door going out there. Or it might be a mudroom.
Yeah.
Being as it has the door coming in off the porch. Because the driveway does come up over here. So that might be
the front porch.
Mudroom coming into here. This area.
This kitchen.
This would be the kitchen or over there.
Mm-hmm.
With the view. They have that all open like that. So we'll have to look at the layout and come up with that. This right here was definitely going to be the bathroom for sure. For sure. And this was definitely a bedroom because look, they've already got the closets, guys. They've already got closets. So this was definitely 2 bedrooms here. This one right here was probably the master. Looks a little bit bigger, and with the big door here, I'm sure it's to be able to have a walkout porch.
And there's always the possibility of building on, especially with the fact that this isn't closed off yet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a good stage to buy a building because you can still tweak it to what you want. All the finishing, you can still tweak the layout a little bit, add on to it. And I'm thinking with the sawmill, guys, drywall roofs, like they've already started. But I'm thinking a whole lot of like shiplap and wood for the walls on the inside. Be able to mill up some of that cedar, give it a nice mountainy feel. I think it'd be awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I would love to live here. I love the area. It's out in the middle of the Ozarks, and it's really close to the Clarksville area. So what, 20 minutes from Clarksville or something, which is a pretty decent sized town.
And the drive's beautiful up here.
The drive's beautiful. You have the Ozark Mountains and all of that out here. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And honestly, it's cheaper than Come On Mountain.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I told my daughter, I'll put you down there at the bottom. Put you down there at the bottom.
And there's like literally.
Well, except for that guy.
Yeah, except for that guy. But coming up here, no neighbors.
Yeah. Even with them building right there, you plant some of those spruce trees or a privacy fence right there, and you won't even know they're there because both of them have their own independent driveways. And I don't blame them for building up here as well because, I mean, they got $1 million view over there. And there's $1 million view here. The view is insane here. Insane. And I'm really liking this building. Really, really, really like this building.
You can tell they put a lot of work in.
Or maybe do drywall walls and a cedar roof. Never know. The possibilities are endless. But like I said, guys, this is an investment property for me.
I told him I was excited to help him design it for when he sells it.
Yeah. So, and even if I don't end up, if nobody wants to buy it, then in this area, it'd be a great Airbnb as well for people that want to get out into nature, get close to the rivers or the mountains for hiking or hunting or all of that. It'd be a really nice area for that as well. So there's definitely a lot of possibilities for this for sure. I'm excited about this one. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, if it was just the property, I don't know if I'd have took it on being an hour from the house. But being that it has a home that's almost built on it,
has a lot of potential.
A lot of potential. And this is gonna be a really nice home here. I love these tall ceilings. Here, that's absolutely amazing. What do you think about it, Lawson? What do you think about it, buddy?
I love it out here.
You like it? You like it?
You love it? He loves anything outside.
Yeah, I really think the thing to do would turn this into the master bedroom. I really think turn this into a master bedroom with a master bath. Yep.
Yeah, and then you could build a porch on the outside of it.
Well, you build the porches on that side and that side where the mountain views are. You could do a little private porch over here for the master. Mm-hmm. Put a little jacuzzi on that thing off the master. Come on now.
But it has so much. The living room would be huge. The bathroom's a decent size.
Well, I just think putting the master over here, it's already framed out. It wouldn't be nothing to go ahead and finish framing it out and closing it in. It would literally turn this into a 3-2, right? Which is a lot more valuable. It's a good sized master, and it would be a good master bath as well. And
what if that was their plan? We never know.
Well, probably not with this window here.
No.
But what I'm thinking, it also puts the master on the opposite side of the house as the 2 bedrooms. Come on, you know that you don't want to share a wall with your parents. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to share a wall with their parents.
No.
But that's good sized little bedrooms too right there too. Those ain't small bedrooms.
No, and they got decent sized closets.
Yep, decent sized closets. That'd be a decent little bathroom. And right here your utility room for all of your water and stuff.
Yeah. I'm thinking this was like a closet for the bathroom.
Now they do not have utilities ran up here yet. I don't know if that's in the future works for this area or not. But I plan on setting this up for solar, rain catchment, and off-grid, because up here on the mountain and the way that everything is facing, you can put solar panels up here and be perfectly off the grid with no problem. So much potential. So much potential.
You should have seen him never for this place. You walked a mile trying to find it.
Yeah, I walked all over this place. I got my steps in today, guys. The views is just what gets me. And like I said, there's still a lot of stuff that needs to be cleared out right there to really open it up. Can you imagine in the fall with all the leaves changing colors on the mountains over there?
Well, we don't got to imagine. We gonna see.
Yeah. Yeah. But solid. And like I said, they did good. They used 2x12s for the floor joists. They use, looks like 2x8s for the walls right here, which means you can put a ton of insulation in this thing and it'd be nice and secure. I can imagine a big old nice wood stove in here. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, and all of this that I'm going to clear out for the view and stuff, I'm going to be cutting up for firewood for the wood stove. Yeah, this is having the windows already in and have this thing dried in, guys. Literally, if I close off this right here with just some plywood or something like that, and this one right here, it's literally dried in right now. Because this porch overhang right here does the trick as far as keeping all of this safe.
What you think? Is this a good view, Handsome?
I wonder what that bag is.
I think they might have electric something in there.
I don't know. I think it's got something to do with maybe getting bugs off or something. I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. Tell me if y'all know what that is. I've never seen that.
I'm thinking it's covering some kind of electrical thing they put in there for like a light outside on the porch.
I have no idea. The mysteries. I'm sure we're going to find all kinds of stuff. And the good thing is, too, guys, is they build it up high enough that getting into the crawl space up underneath to run piping and all of that stuff is not going to be difficult at all. You're not going to be in a bad situation trying to get all of that done. Yeah, I'm impressed. I am impressed. And I love the fact that they use 2x4s and stuff for the wind runs with the metal instead of using the 1x4s. Yeah, I know, and I'm excited too, man. I'm excited. Not that Papa ain't got enough to do already, but hey, we'll do this too.
Hold on.
We'll do this too.
You can have Papa in a minute.
But guys, this is kind of what I'm leaning towards, is getting properties and splitting them up and selling them. And when I'm fortunate enough to find something like this, it's got a house already on it. It just needs some more work, stuff like that. So it's kind of what I used to do in Florida, guys. I used to buy the ugliest house on the street, flip it for a couple of years, and then resell it. And that's kind of what this is right here as well. So if you're interested, like I said, this would be a great home if you're wanting to get away from the hustle and by the hustle and bustle of the city, and have $1 million views on a beer budget. And,
champagne taste on a beer budget.
Yeah, because you don't get views like this, guys. Views like this would literally cost you millions of dollars in other places. Like it's really nice. And the land, like I said, down below is nice and flat. And like I said, I'm probably going to split it up into two. I'm thinking two. That way somebody's not buying like just hillside. Probably split it up into 2 acres. So if you're wanting something more flat, you'll have some of these views, but you won't have this level of view down there. But it'd be a lot easier.
You can still tell how gorgeous it is from the bottom.
Oh yeah, it's still a gorgeous view there, just not like this. Or if you want to be on top of the hill, the good thing about the top of this hill is it's all flat. You're not building on an incline or nothing like that. The living area up here is all flat, just like Come On Mountain. And then you have a dip down to the next level area. Very similar to Come On Mountain as far as the way that is set up, except for it's a lot steeper of a drop to the next level. But still very usable land. You can still do your gardening and all that other stuff on the hillside right there. And it's actually facing the right direction for that kind of stuff. So, but like I said, it's nice and flat all the way across. So for me, it's a win-win, guys. But yeah, I did it. I bought more land.
We literally weren't even going to come out here today.
Yeah, it just kind of happened.
Had other plans.
Yeah, I had other plans, and I was already halfway out to this property, and I was like, well, we're already halfway there. Let's just go ahead and check it out.
And good thing, because there was an offer in on it already.
Yeah, somebody was already interested in it, so I had to kind of move fast on it, and luckily I've already done dealings with this guy before, and we do a lot of dealing together, so he said, if you want it, this is what it takes, and it's yours. And so it's mine. So yeah, guys, I guess this is going to be the next adventure.
It's going to turn into a beautiful rehab.
Yeah. The good thing about it is I don't have to do it overnight and stuff like that. Like I said, I would prefer to just sell it outright to one of you guys, and y'all finish it off to your dream.
And send us updates.
Yeah.
We want to know.
And but if not, I have no problem coming in and finishing it. It's at a really good point, and I can get it closed in and stuff, and I don't have to worry about it degrading and stuff and having to be on a schedule, so we can still move other projects forward at the house as well.
If it wasn't so far from my dad, I'd probably buy it since it's already mostly done.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, if I fix it up too nice and like it with these views, we both might be moving.
Oh, good.
Because it's still within the area of all of my people. But I don't have views like this, guys. I do not have views like this. And to be honest with you, this property puts me closer to a bigger town than Come On Mountain. But Come On Mountain's more property.
Yes.
So who knows? Who knows? I'm not gonna say that nothing's off the table, because you never know. The great thing about doing stuff like this, guys, where you're buying and selling land and stuff, sometimes you run across the land that just fits you better.
My problem would be I would be so sentimental. I would want to keep all of it and just make them all vacation homes for myself.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
All right, guys. Well, leave it in the comments of what you think. If you are interested in 5, or I'll sell the whole thing and not break it up if you want the whole 10 acres. But if not, it's probably going to be separated into 2 5-acre tracts. You'll have the hilltop and the bottom. Yeah, leave it in the comments if you're interested. I don't think this will be something that I own or finance. This will be something that needs to be bought outright, I believe. Maybe the land at the bottom, but this part up here with the house, definitely not owner finance. All right, well, let me know, guys. And I think we're going to get on the road and get back to the mountain.
Yes.
Because now I've got a lot of logistics that I got to start working out.
And we got a live tonight.
And we got a live tonight if we make it in time, guys. Which, that'll actually be last night, because y'all won't see this until Tuesday. All right, guys. Love every single one of y'all. And until we see each other again, come on. Let's go on another adventure.
Say bye, friends.
Say bye.
Bye.
Say come on.
Say pawpaw.
Say come on. Papa.
Bye.
Bye, guys.